Dear Mr. Mayweather, who runs your Instagram? They need to get paid better. Do us a favor and stay off of social media. You should focus on learning to read, retirement, or maybe an encyclopedia. You call me out to fight, but you're half my height. You might beat my brother, but Jake Paul is a different type. Fuck your proposition. I don't do exhibitions. We can fight on my conditions. 50-50 commissions. Oh, and we haven't forgotten, you tried training Nate to beat me. I left him unconscious on the canvas. Let's hope you're not that easy. A quick NBA knockout. He's never boxing again. Speaking of NBA, who knocked up your daughter, my friend? After I KO Askren on Triller, April 17th, I would love to fight you, Floyd, and punch you in those fake veneer-ass teeth.
We gotta at least say, you know, for all of the ridiculousness and the kind of clown aspect that YouTubers can bring to the sport, they're bringing an entertainment that boxers themselves should be bringing in if they want to occupy that spot. So that video there was the response from Jake Paul to Floyd Mayweather, who put on his Instagram that he will be having 3 fights, exhibition fights in 2021 with, first off, Logan Paul. That was already scheduled, but it was scheduled for February, but it got pushed back because Logan Paul apparently said that they want a live crowd. So some other people are saying, you know, there's not a lot of interest in the fight, so they was forced to push it back. But so far I haven't seen any official evidence of that being true just yet. Could be true, but you know. The second exhibition fight that he'll be having is against Jake Paul. Now this is providing that Jake Paul gets through his test. He's got a fight coming up with the MMA fighter Ben Askren, who he's fought in the UFC, I believe. And you know, Jake Paul might not even get through that contest to even make it to Floyd, but if he does, he most likely will get a spectacular exhibition fight with Floyd Mayweather. Now, when Floyd, and I say when, because of course Floyd is not gonna lose these exhibitions. When Floyd beats Jake Paul, he's gonna take on 50 Cent, his former best friend. If you've seen my, you know, not even just my documentary, but also, you know, the old 24/7s, you would know that Floyd Mayweather was best friends with 50 Cent, the musician, and their relationship turned sour, and they've been going back and forth on social media over the last couple years sporadically. So I guess now they'll finally be able to settle the score properly inside of the ring. But that fight would be a winners take all, as according to Floyd's Instagram. He wants that to be a, you know, the winner takes all of the money, which I think is a bit crazy because I don't think 50 Cent would agree to something, you know, like that, because it's a bit unfair. You know, we know that Floyd would probably win. It's in his favor at least. But what would be in 50 Cent's favor is that he most likely would let 50 Cent fight at any weight that he wants. And of course 50 Cent is much bigger than Floyd Mayweather. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. This stuff, for a lot of people, will rub, you know, a lot of hardcore boxing fans the wrong way, because you'll say this is demeaning the sport. I can see what you're saying to some extent, but I don't think it's true, because I was gonna say, let's say Ryan Garcia was facing Pacquiao, but we thought it was gonna be an exhibition. If that fight is an exhibition, I think that demeans the sport, because they're 2 active fighters. But Floyd Mayweather is not an active fighter, so I don't really think that it demeans the sport, because, you know, he's already cemented his legacy. He's not taking time out of the professional game to do that. But at the same time, you're gonna have to admit, this is gonna spark a certain trend and influence in the actual real boxing world, because of course everyone's gonna look to Mayweather, and Mayweather draws a lot of attention. So those are my thoughts, but I personally just wish that other fighters would take that social media trolling approach to market their fights, because then we'd probably see a lot more fights happen, I'm telling you. And that's the only reason why these YouTubers can take that space, because other boxers are leaving that void there. But anyway, I want to see and know your opinions. Comment down below and let Reemus know. Are you interested in these set of exhibitions? Are you not? Do you think it's demeaning to the sport or not? Are you going to tune in or not? So comment down below, let Reemus know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.